Whoever just got in here. I'm just waiting for y'all to get in here. Hey, good morning. Clench and squeeze. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up? I just want to see if I was okay. Trying to see. I'm gonna have y'all get in here, whatever. But I'm gonna still go back to my set. What I already did, I did 4 sets of heavy hip thrusts, and I already did 2 sets of dumbbell lunges. I'm getting right around 8 to 9 reps. So I did my pre-workout earlier, drank that. I went ahead and already poured my AAs and electrolytes. That's just been helping me. Like I need something in the middle of my workout to kind of keep me going when I start feeling depleted. Okay, so I'm just trying to catch my breath. I mean, obviously you see I'm sweating. I just, it's like a dilemma. But you know what? I try to look at it like it's not me complaining. I'm not complaining. Because I told you last week I came in here, it was 79 degrees, like at 5:30 in the morning, 5:45. Well, we're in Houston, Texas, so it's gonna be hot. But I mean, you already know that it's getting hot when it's 79 degrees. Well, inside. I told you about the story. So, anyways, it was feeling cooler today, but I'm like, why am I dripping sweat all over the floor and like sweating so bad like right now? Like I went outside, it's really, really humid. And I walk over there and check the thermostat, it's 76. So you get to the point where you're just like, I mean, what can you do, right? Is it like you start like rioting and being like, you better fix the air or else I'm gonna cancel my membership? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But don't get me wrong, I'm definitely feeling some type of way. In no world, like tell me what world you go to, like I can't even talk. Tell me what world where any gym is above let's go with 73 degrees. Any solid gym is gonna keep temperature, I would say around 69, 70. So this is not a lecture in gym AC, but it gets to the point where you're like, look at me, I got sweat on my arms. So when I go like this, I got sweat on my legs, and I'm just like, there's like drops of sweat all over this area. I'm gonna clean it up. I promise, I'm gonna clean it up. So if you wonder, like, oh, she's really working hard. I mean, I am, I am, but this air situation is really starting to get on my nerves. I have towels though. Don't get me wrong. All right, let's get into the mix. It's the third set. Ooh. All right, lunges. Ooh. 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 Okay, we're gonna go with 8. I'm fine with 8 because I feel like the reps were solid. Before I got on here, reps were a little wobbly, but they were good enough. You know what I mean? I have a little wobble here and there, like, but I feel like the test is just like it's like mainly solid. You get what I mean, bro? I can't even talk. No, it's cool. Like it's between the pre-workout. It's hot and heart rate, I guess, breathing. I'm good. I'm not gonna die. If I die, somebody call 911. But I'm not going to. Well, then it might be too late. Anyways, all right, y'all. Speaking of 911 calls, I know you guys are like, I'm tired of hearing this, Carmel or anything. No. Like, I'm tired of it here. I'm tired of it too. Like, but if you heard on that 911 call, can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure. Hey, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me know if you can't hear me. You can't recreate that 911 call. Like, if you, the main thing I got out of that whole 911 call, the friend who called, you heard him. I listened to it twice. He's like, we told him to leave. He actually said it on the 911 call. You know what I mean? Like, you can't make that up. You can't just like, I mean, I guess you could, but if you caught that right, he's like, we asked him to leave, he didn't leave, or something like that. It was something like that. So he literally was like a key witness, well, or whatever. I don't even know if he testified, whatever. But I don't know. I just thought about 911 call, and then I thought of that. You know, a lot of our topics just kind of like go from like this to this, and then that to that, and then that to that. You know, okay, let me do the other side. But it doesn't get any more real than that. Like, it's not like that. If that was in there, you already know that from jump, people were like, he shouldn't have been there. Anyways, whatever. What can you say? It is what it is, man. Okay, let's do the other side. Let's go to the let's get another angle. Bear with me, you guys. My brain. I know I always say that, but this is like less than ideal conditions. That's all I'm trying to say. So if I'm off my game, that's why. But you gotta just push through, right? All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch up with y'all in a second. This will be the third. This is the third set, the second leg or whatever. So this is gonna be 8 on this side. I stopped at 8 on that side. We're at 60 pounds per side. Hold on. I did this side, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Two more. Two. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let me drink this down. I thought of a topic before I got here. Hey, y'all. You call 911 on your birthday? Oh, man. I mean, I guess, right. Like, I get it. In one breath, you're like, it's your birthday. Who wants to be calling 911? But at the same time, it's another day, technically. So, you know, if you need 911, you're going to have to call. It doesn't just like, it doesn't avoid birthdays. I guess what I'm saying. Whatever you were going through. I feel you, though. But yeah, I would hate that. Hey, let me just say this. For all, however many people are in here. If you're on Instagram and it's your birthday and you do a birthday post and you say, I'm going into my whatever chapter, people who turn, well, it's usually the younger people that do this. I don't see that many older people. They'd be like, I'm going into my 25th chapter. Okay, let's think about this. Is it the 25th chapter or is it the 26th chapter? Let's stop and think. I'm gonna give y'all a sec because some of y'all aren't that smart. I'm just joking. Okay, no, for real. 25th chapter or 26th? I'll give you a hint. 20th century or 21st century? But people run around and they say these little things, thinking they're cute and thinking they're smart. And I'm like, first of all, that doesn't make any sense. So, anyways, the answer is, oh, I did see Toy Story. Well, let's give it. Let me tell you what my favorite part of Toy Story 5 was. You're going into your 26th chapter because from age 0 to 1 is your first chapter. From 1 to 2 is your second chapter. But people don't know that because I don't know why. People are just like so simple minded. Like doesn't that seem like the most simple but as you know, people don't really think. And then I'm like, no, I can't be that much smarter. Like, you're like, wait, am I smart or they're stupid? Look, I'm just joking. Look, you guys know how to talk. I don't even have to give these disclaimers. So if I didn't teach you anything today, you learned that. But some of y'all might have already known that. That's the thing. So Toy Story 5. Honestly, we came a little late and then I was ordering my food and then like that was thing. And then my food came out bad. I ordered fruit and fruit was whack. Look, when they try to give you cantaloupe and what's the green one? Cantaloupe and what's the green one? Honeydew? Is that honeydew, right? And it tastes like water. It's not. That's where they fake you out. That's not fruit. Fruit is like strawberries and grape. Well, they have some grapes. Some mangoes. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get some fruit, okay? You'll give me some cantaloupe. That's water, and it tastes like water. Anyways, let me tell you my favorite part of Toy Story 5. Wait, if you guys, let's get a poll. How many of you guys are actually gonna go see it and then you don't want to be spoiled? Or how many of you guys don't really care? Because I won't tell you. Yeah, it wasn't that good. But let me tell you what my favorite part was, even though it wasn't good. Okay, I'm giving y'all last chance to say I don't want to be spoiled or just leave. Oh, you don't care? Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so at first I didn't get it. So Woody takes his hat off, and then like there's like this reflection, and everybody's blinded. Everybody's like, oh. And I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Oh, why? Guess why? Because Woody's bald in the back, and so like everybody's like laughing and stuff. And so like, the movie goes on, and then he does it again. And everybody's like, ah. And then he's like walking around, and there's like this bald spot in the back. Well, because like he's getting old, right? His character's old. So anyways, that's the best part of the movie. That's literally the best part of the movie. Like, okay, anybody else? Wait, who's getting deleted? Am I African? Do I sound African? Do I sound African? No, really. What do I sound like? If you guys are like a little bit cultured or kind of like into like what other cultures, most of y'all know that I don't sound like I'm from Africa. Who's this? Hey, Tabito. Sorry. Are you really? I need to upgrade you. Don't let me forget. I'm gonna go home because I gotta do it from my desktop apparently. I kept trying to go to the settings on my phone and I couldn't get anywhere, so I had to go and actually log on the computer. But I was like, we got some promotions coming up. Mod of the year, Tabito. Everybody shout out Tabito. All right, y'all. I'm glad you guys are here because, well, I'm glad I turned the camera on because I was just literally over here in this corner to myself, sweating all over the floor. Okay, who else? Who else saw Toy Story 5? I mean, literally, that was the best part of the movie for me. That's the only thing that made me laugh. Like, oh my gosh, that's funny. That is really funny. No, because the way everybody's like blinded by his shiny bald head in the back is kind of like funny because you're not expecting it. And then like I literally can't think of any other good part. I'll tell y'all the rest if you even care. Cause I mean, you're not really missing anything. I'll save you the time. All right, here we go. Okay, that was wobbly. That was 8. What helped me there, I'm not gonna lie, was my head. Towards the end, taking that deep breath, like bracing the core, you know, staying tight, really, because I feel like this is not like heavy for my arms, but at the same time, it's getting on up there. So no, you're like, you're kind of dangling. You're kind of dangling these weights. I think even just, I don't know if it's lats, bracing here, kind of, and then holding the weight rather than kind of slumped over with the weight. You feel me? Kind of like, all right, here we go. I don't know if that makes any sense. All right, here we go. Toy Story 5. What's going on? Anybody else seen it? Oh, really? I'm asking a question. I'm not being negative. What did you say, JMF? Let's go back up. Did you say something or was it deleted? Is it gone? I mean, I can't even see it. What did you say? If you rephrase the question. No, I don't beat people up, so we don't even have to say all that. I give it a 4 out of 5. Like I said, between coming late, dealing with the little waitress, taking my order, sending back my fruit that was nasty. I don't even know why I got fruit, but I was like, oh, they should have fruit. I mean, they try to charge all this money for all these, but of course, why would you think that the movie theater would have good fruit? I don't know. Don't ask me. I was trying to find myself eating somewhat like I didn't want to go that overboard. It's like you want chips and salsa, fries, or fruit. I was like, okay, let me get the fruit. Fruit was whack. So I'm dealing with that, and I'm watching, and then I had to go to the bathroom. I'm not okay. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When I have cheat day meals, whatever, for whatever reason, I don't think my body's used to it. My stomach starts bubbling over, and I'm like, why? It's like without fail. So that's why I think my body's just telling me, no, we don't like this stuff anymore. Stop. No, truly, I'm telling you. So I'm in the movies like bubbling. I'm like, see, that's why I don't need to be doing these cheat meals. Look, TMI, I know, whatever. We're all human. I really don't care. I really, everyone wants to be like, that's not classy. That. I don't really care because at the end of the day, we're all human. We all go through the same stuff. So, but yeah. So then I went to the bathroom, whatever, and then the movie was over. So, anyways, I saw probably about 75% of the movie. And like I said, my favorite part was that those Woody scenes. Um, okay, so that's what we did yesterday. Did y'all see it? I appreciate that. Card cycle? No. Come on, little bunny. We're not doing that. No. I mean, it is TMI, but I don't know. It's not isn't a thing for adults. Is it really? Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Whatever. Look, we talk about nutrition. You guys ask about diet. If I do a cheat meal and I tell you my stomach didn't like it, is that TMI for you? Like, I mean, it's real. It's real life. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right, just letting y'all know. That's why I'm like, Just stick to what I know. And honestly, I told you, my stomach, I know what size my stomach is. When you try to when you try to eat more than your stomach wants to stretch, that's another indicator as far as I know. Some of y'all just eat for taste and you're like, oh, I want another bite, I want another bite, I want another, but your stomach's already at its capacity. All right, here we go. Let's do the other side and then we should be done. Okay. What else did y'all do this weekend? Anything? Anything interesting? Oh, I had a topic. Okay. Y'all got anybody at your gym that just always seems like they're on the prowl? I'm not talking about me, so take me out of it. Well, they be looking too. They be looking too, and they be one of them try to holler at me. Anyways, we're not even talking about. I'm not even talking about me though. Like, take me out. Guys are just always on the prowl. Like always on the prowl. They're just like, okay, I'm gonna holler at this one. Okay, she don't want to. She don't want to go. Cool. I'm gonna holler at this one. Cool. And you can see them, right? Like I can see you, bro. Like we can see you. It's kind of funny. Hold on. Hold that thought. Okay, should be 8. All right, we're done with that. But anyways, for me, I already told you how I feel about talking to people at the gym. That's coming from a lady. You feel me? Guys, y'all might have other rules. There's just a couple guys I see here at the gym. They're just always on the prowl. And you're just like, is this what, do you go anywhere else? You go anywhere else to meet girls? Because I'm like, why would you like muddy up the gym waters like that? Why would you? That's too messy. We're all here. This one's not like a gym family. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of too big for that. Some people say their gyms are like gym families because they're like small and stuff. But everybody knows everybody for the most part. Whether you talk to them or not, or you've seen them, or you've associated, everybody knows everybody. So everybody's like, can see what's going on. What's going on over there? So I'm just kind of like, bruh. Like one guy tried to get at me, and I was like, nah, I'm good. And then literally like a couple of weeks later, he was trying to get at this other girl I was associating with. I'm like, girl, he tried to get at me. She's like, I know, he's trying to get at me. I'm like, oh my God. Like, go do something else. Like, go to places where you can meet other people. I think like, if you're going to, maybe you could try to holler at maybe like 1 or 2 max. And then it's like a reset. You can't holler at anybody for like a year or something. I don't know. It just seems kind of thirsty. Hey, Devereaux. Anyways, well, look, dang, I can't even read the comments. They just getting deleted. Thanks to Vito. You cleared them out. Anyways, I'm at Alpha Land Gym. Yeah. Hey, Miss Ali, you want to be a mod? Look, I'm gonna ask y'all. Here's what I do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna force people to be mods. You get what I mean? Like I'm not gonna just like make you one and just click your name and be like, because I can literally click everybody's name right now and make everybody mod. Technically, not, and I don't think you need to even beg me and be like, oh, like let me be one. It just let me know if that's something somebody will want to do, and then I'll do it. That's kind of where I'm at. You don't have to beg. At the same time, I'm not gonna beg you either. You get what I mean? So let's just put it like that. Because some people, like I said, some people might just want to hang out and they're like, I don't really care about the comments. That's the thing. So that's my little thing for today. Oh man, I need to cool down, man. What's up with y'all? So yeah, no, that was a top. That was a little thing I was wondering about because don't get me wrong. People be watching in here. People be like watching each other, and that's why I don't talk to anybody. That's another reason. I don't want people in my business. I don't have any business though. That's the thing. Y'all are my business, for real. Truly, if I wasn't on here, I would literally just be standing in the corner. But that's the way it should be. Well, not technically, not like it has to be. At the end of the day, like I'd rather just mind my business. I'm just cleaning up these little sweat spots. All right. I think we're good. Hey y'all. I got my eyebrows done. What y'all think? Cute. Look, this is my perfect one. And this one, we always have to spend extra time on it because there's like a gap right here. So I always got me and the lady always gotta be like, okay, let's go back in and look at the mirror, go back in. It's still never anyways, I like it like that. So got those done, got my nails done. Yep. I just be trying to look cute sometimes. It's better this way because remember I had the long nails and they weren't breaking. I can proud of myself. Like I wasn't breaking my nails for the longest. It's just that they truly kind of get in the way when you're trying to grab the weights and just that and the third. So I like them like this length. It's cool. I'm gonna save that. All right, y'all. We got. I'm kind of dreading it. We gotta go outside and do some. What is it called? Reverse hyperextensions. Thanks, y'all. How many piercings? Um, I just got this one. I got my belly button pierced. You guys have seen it. I was at the beauty supply store and I was gonna get the dangly ones. I like the dangly ones. I don't know. They're kind of cute. But their stuff be cheap. I need to go to like a good place. Like if they're charging $10 for one of them dangly ones and it looks fake, right? So it looks like it's gonna turn green. So I didn't get those, but I'm gonna get like some cute ones. And so this, you probably can see the scar. I don't even know if you can tell anymore. I had got this pierced, the microdermal, whatever it's called, right here, like a while ago. My body started to reject it. It literally, like when people say it rejects, it does. Like it's kind of weird. Like it's like the skin starts like seems like it's like pushing it out. So it's kind of like, anyways, one day it kind of just fell off because the skin got so thin and so thin and so thin, so thin, and then it just came out. So it's kind of weird. It didn't hurt. That was cute. That was cute. I got compliments on that. They were like, okay. So, okay. So, what else we got? I don't think I'm gonna get any more. I mean, all that stuff. It's not like you go through a phase. You're just like, okay, I could do with it, do without it. Who cares, really? Okay, we're going outside. Let's see. I used to have more of my ears pierced. My ears are so small, though. I'll show you. I'll show you how small my ears really are. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. No, I got small ears. I'd rather have small ears than big ears. That's for sure. My ear is so small. Well, I got a small ears, but then I got like this little cartilage part that sticks out. So it's kind of weird. Look, I'm gonna show you when we get to a stopping point. Hey. Hey. Okay, they've done some rearranging, so let's find where I'm trying to get to. Here we go. We're gonna do this one. Reverse hyperextension, like the 45-degree one. You know, a lot of girls have this one. This bar right here. I think it's cute, right? But see, if you see, do you see this part of my ear right here? It's like cartilage right here. So like the piercer was like, you know, most people have like a gap, right? I don't know how to put it, but the piercer said we got to do it all the way up here at the top, so it's not gonna rub on this cartilage. I know you guys don't really care. I mean, you asked, so we're just gonna get into it. And then my ears are shaped kind of weird, so they kind of like flap down. I don't know. Everybody's weird, right? Look, I was talking about people's mouths the other day. I got ear issues. So that's that. This one's cute. I like it. But I will say that sometimes when they're braiding my hair, they'll like won't grab the hair will get wrapped around here. Or if it's like caught, sometimes it'll get like a bump right here. So, and then it goes away, but I don't really know. But yeah, no, I had, let's see, right, these ones, and then the second hole I think I got when I was like in high school. But then I got the third hole. Third hole is closed, and then I had gotten this one up here, just like that. I had gotten this. Is this called a tragus? I don't know all these terms. That one, but then I took it out because I wanted to trade out the actual ring, and then I couldn't find another ring, so that closed. You know, so I've done my fair share of like experimental whatevers. You're just like, okay, you know, you just try stuff. What about y'all? Anybody got any new ink or new? Is it me? I don't know. I feel like are people getting tattoos like they were before, or was there a phase, or like went out? I don't know. I'm Venmo, Cash App. I mean, I don't use Venmo. I use Cash App. No. I don't even use Cash App. I have Cash App. That's what I'm trying to say. Morning, y'all. Morning. I don't bench press. Hey, y'all. Don't mind me. Okay, let's get into it. So this one, you know, a lot of times people are already over here, so you gotta really get into what your settings are. See, my hair wants to come forward, but I think this might be right where I need it. And then, you know, these little pointers I picked up along the way. I don't know if you can't really see it from here, but my feet aren't like perfectly straight. They're like out. And like right now I'm like squeezing my glutes together at the top. That's already kind of like where I need to come back to. So I already know it's like squeeze up here, right? All right, so then I'm gonna grab that cable, that attachment down there. So where do we wanna, let's see, we're at 140. I'm not gonna do a back view. You guys can see what's happening. You gonna report me to the FBI? Why? Chat privately. Well, look, people, you know, hey, look, I'll tell you this. If I saw somebody online, okay, maybe I wouldn't. But let's just say no, I'm not gonna holler at a guy anyways. I don't holler at guys. So hypothetically, if I saw somebody, I was like, you know what, that's my type. I don't know, this might be kind of weird, but I'm trying to talk to you. I can see that because like, how else are you supposed to talk to somebody? We're just supposed to be like, nope, they're online. Sorry, I can't do it. Like, I can't, like, there's no other way. Like, I get that, like, some people are like, you know what, I'm gonna shoot my shot regardless. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't know if I need to email you, da da da. So I get it. I'm not even mad at people who want to shoot their shot. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's probably nothing that I can do about that with y'all because look, I'm here in Houston and two, I'm not really trying to talk to anybody these days, you know. So I guess we can get into that in another topic or another day, but I'm just working on myself. Is that what everybody says? Let me fix my hair and then we'll do what we gotta do. Here's I'll give you part of it. Like I told you guys, if you guys been around for a little bit, you know that I've been going through like these little things where I'm just like trying to figure out my worldview and how I view things. It's kind of different than how I used to be. We're still warming up. Okay. Yeah, my hair is it's just gonna be crazy. If you get what I mean, like all I can say is when you start to really like change up how you are a little bit, I think your pool gets smaller. The type of guys I feel like I relate to, they're not going to be either. I'm not going to be down with them, or they're not going to be down with my program because of how I view the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know if that makes sense, and that's fine. So like the pool is smaller. It's just that's all. That's the best way I can put it. All right. The reason I'm down here. Okay, the reason I'm down here is because it gets tricky because I need some more. It's too much slack. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody was messing with it. It was fine the other day. Don't you hate that? Why can't people just keep the machines the same? Like, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but you feel me? So that's why. Okay, here we go. Let me focus on what I'm trying to do. All right, we're just gonna have to deal with this. It's all good. I'm just checking in on y'all. What are you talking about? E for effort. And who's got an effed up attitude? Who's got an effed up attitude? Are you talking about me? What did I say? What did I say that I was actually was effed up? Not smaller. You're just excluding yourself, and that's fine. Okay, you call me the problem. I don't care. I'm the birthday. What is it? This girl was like, you can use the birthday for everything. So I'm the birthday. Whatever. I don't really care. Like honestly, and that's another thing. I used to care. That's another thing about how I've changed. I don't care about a lot of stuff anymore. Like I really can't bring myself to care. You know? Just don't. But that's what I think. You know, let me look, we're just talking. I think there's people out there that whether it's girls or guys, I'm not into girls. I don't mean like that as far as like girlfriends or guys of interest that probably really see where I'm coming from. I'm not basically what I'm saying, I'm not gonna force how I feel. Some people are general, like they're very just like they get along with everybody. They kind of think how society thinks. They don't rock the boat. They don't have opinions, right? They're kind of just generic, if that's what you want to call it. That's just not me. And I'm not even trying to be special. I'm literally just telling you. All right. I'll do one more warm up set. Feel it out. Da. Two. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody messed with this. I'm just kind of like, whatever. So let's go up to we'll go up to like 215. How's it going? You good? All right. So y'all talking about Toy Story 5? Yeah, it was kind of whack. Honestly, I kind of forgot what happened in all the Toy Stories. So I don't know if that would have helped. I told you what my favorite part was. I mean, whatever. If you don't get anything else out of it, the Woody parts. How about y'all? Anybody got any good review on that? Did anybody actually like it? Well, like a Ford truck. All right. Like, who are you talking to, 9-7? Are you talking to the people in the chat? Like, are you talking to the people in the chat so they can be like, yeah, she is. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you talking to me? Because you're not saying you, like, you're talking about she, which means you're trying to get some bandwagoners. Is that what you're trying to do? No, for real. Like, what are you doing? So, Big Country and 979. You can just get deleted. Like, I mean, jump scare. You guys are crazy. You're not gonna bully me. You're not gonna bully me off of here. Like, so you can talk all this stuff you want to. You're just behind your screens. All right, cool. Y'all really think like you guys feel so empowered behind screens though. And not that I would actually do anything though, like the thing, but y'all wouldn't dare say any of that stuff to my face. That's the crazy part about it. All right, y'all. All right. It's hot. Yeah, this is a booty builder. Um, basically 45-degree angle. Um, some people do it where they're like coming up straight so that it hits that lower back. But then you can also do it. I mean, this one I believe is designed just for the booty. Because booty builder, right? We're kind of like hunched over and that's gonna hit the glutes. Cutting or bulking. That's an interesting one. I think it's just like maintenance. We're just gonna call it maintenance at this point. I'm not tracking. I'm just eating and lifting. Eating, lifting, eating, lifting, sleeping, whatever. Really not paying attention. But I'm going up in my numbers slowly but surely. My hip thrusts are going up. Various different weights. Um, my weights are moving more efficiently week to week. So I know I'm making progress. What's my time of man? That's loaded. I can't even. I'm actually even trying to. Hey, I'm trying to think how I would even put that into like a one-liner. Well, I'm working on stoicism. Okay, so I'd say if you're on your like stoic era, not even era, just like you're on some stoic type stuff, you're not really emotional. Like I'm working hard on the emotional aspect of just everything. I'm not saying I am because I'm really not on most stuff at this time, but I'm just like saying like you got to be built solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Meaning I'm trying to be built solid in that don't phase me, that don't phase me, that don't phase me, that don't phase. You know what I'm saying? Like where you get to the point where you're just like, nah, whatever on that. Okay, never mind on that. Truly, that's a priority for me right now because when you're in a world where everybody's crying about everything, everybody's crying about something. People are crying on here about me. They're like, you're built like a truck. You're a jump scare. Everybody's crying about something. Everybody just can't take something, right? They're just crying all the time. So I'm just like, you know what? Y'all can have that crybaby stuff. And that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna, even if I let something affect me, let's go up. If I let something affect me or I don't like something, am I gonna go on the internet and start typing paragraphs on somebody's live? No. Because I don't let it phase me that much. Y'all do. It bothers you so much how I'm shaped that you want to comment. It bothers you so bad. You know what I mean? So I'm just comparing myself, me to y'all, not all y'all, but you know. So y'all should honestly not really take notes from me, take notes from just in general. Like all that crybaby stuff is not gonna get you anywhere. All that bullying, all that crybaby stuff, what's that gonna get you? Nothing, nowhere. I look at all the same breath. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this about like three times or so, three more times. So I don't know if I answered the question. And men can be emotional too. They just express it differently. I mean, it's not about just like what girls do. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. So you got to remember on this one, my sweat is like going into my mouth. It's like salty. So when you get to the end, you don't have to try to force it with your back. That's when I told you. It's real easy to go from glutes to back. All this can kind of, so if I take a second to think about it, I'm like, wait, what am I squeezing here? Keep squeezing those glutes to the end. Okay, what else? Most most people here are envious of your body. Women are jealous, and men are in love. I appreciate that, Michael. I appreciate that. It takes nothing, like just to show people love and compliments. I really appreciate that. But some people, I don't know. I don't know their deal. We won't even get into it. Like I'm like, okay, let me analyze. No, we're not even gonna do that analysis. Like, who cares at the end of the day? So yeah, hit the block button. Yeah, I mean, I'd be here all morning, just click, click, click. I don't feel like doing that really. But no, I feel you. We got Tabito. I keep telling Tabito, like, I know it gets distracting, it can get distracting. Well, we don't have to worry about deleting folks. I'm just wiping this off. Anyways, on a lighter note, what else y'all been up to? I can't talk. I can't talk. You're gonna say do that again, but never mind. Oh, thanks, Flavio. No, I'm not. See, okay, that's one thing I want to tell y'all. Y'all keep telling me stop focusing on them. I'm not really focusing on them. I'm just when I come back and I'm reading the comments, I'm like, sometimes that's the first thing I see. Sometimes I see a good thing, and I'm just like, it's not really focus. It's just like, I'm just like, because now y'all trying to be like, oh, you're focusing. No, I'm not focusing either. I'm not. All right. Anyways, whatever. All right, y'all. Hey, Pedro. No, I didn't, Wicked. No, I didn't. Like, just because I respond to it doesn't mean I'm affected by it. Did you even hear what I said? Go back and rewind. Go back and rewind. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna do this again. Because I know I'm not. That's the thing. You're not. Again, I told you. What did I tell you? I said I'm not gonna let you bully me. I mean, it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna get off of here. I'm not gonna do any of that. That's what I told you. So you can twist it if you want to. I didn't do that. I gave an example. Somebody asked me what they asked. They said, "What kind of guys are you into?" I said, "Guys who are not affected by what somebody else looks like." Isn't that what I said? I said some of y'all like Wicked and whoever else talking about people, but like Ford trucks, emotional. You're letting your emotions come out. You're commenting on how you feel about what somebody else looks like. You're so bothered, right? But you're trying to gaslight me and say I'm bothered. How does that work? All right, here we go. Whew. Whew. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's do this twice. Two more. Twice more times. All right. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm just going back. See what did I miss anybody? I don't want to miss anybody. All right, thanks, y'all. We'll do it two more times. It's solid. It's a solid movement. That was 2:30. Let's do 2:45. Hey, morning, everybody. If you're on this side of the world, if you're on Tabito's side of the world, it's gonna be afternoon, right? That's so crazy how we can connect, you know? It really is crazy. I mean, people were connecting. People were never connecting to this level. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. People could connect maybe by various different types of international phone calling and things like that, right? Maybe various different types of messaging, but it just keeps getting more advanced. I mean, the fact that I can literally turn the camera on and I'm literally across the world, you know what I mean? And you guys can see me and we can see each other clearly. Like, it's not even like fuzzy or anything. That's kind of cool. It's gonna just keep getting more and more advanced. All right. Feels good out here. Who got a hater? Are you the hater, Wicked? Look, I'm not even mad at you. Like, hey, people come in here the first time they meet me and they be hating and they be like talking stuff and then they stick around. So, all right, let's go. See, I'm already squeezing my glutes at the top, if you can see. Can you see? Kind of, right? You see? See what's happening? Whew. Okay, it felt good. This feels good. I'm telling you, it's like it's just squeezing, you know. All right, Vaughn. Um, it says Udi Builder. The B fell off. It's actually designed for your butt. This one is. I feel you, but you're partially right. It just depends on how you do this. It's the same setup. If you come up kind of curled over like this, but you come up like, if you come up like straight back, it's gonna hit your lower back. But don't take my word for it. Hey Damon, where you been? Nice to see you. Making up for lost time. Everybody shout out Damon. Hey Damon. Shout out Damon. Always showing love. Always being supportive. See, that's how the energy we need around here, right? All right, we're gonna do this one more time. How's it going, Damon? What you been up to? Oh, okay. See, Yvonne? See? Yeah, check this one out. If your gym has it, Booty Builder is I think they're starting to make their way, different gyms and stuff. Well, they're not making their way. The gym owners are purchasing, but you know what I mean? They're kind of branching out. It's the gym owners that have to, I believe, branch out and start ordering that equipment from these different places or whatever. Juneteenth. I came on here on Friday. Yeah, I was on here Friday. What kind of problem we got? Wicked. Come on, man. You been out of town? Okay. Well, it's good to see you up in here. All right, y'all. Let's do it one more time, and we're gonna be done. So we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go inside. I don't like all this sweat. I mean, it's good to sweat, but I like kind of being a little cooler. I'm sweating all over the place. Oh, thanks. Coffee. Oh, body tea, face coffee. Okay, we gonna pin that one. Took me a second. I was like, body tea, face. Okay, so my body's tea, my face is tea. What's the coffee part? Look, give me some time. I'll get it. Oh, good night. Who's going to sleep? Night night. All right, you ready? See, I'm already squeezing up here. Even though, yeah, when I come down, it's not a squeeze anymore. But I'm already feeling up top, like what this end range is gonna feel like by squeezing, just to kind of see where I'm at. This is a solid movement right here. Y'all be sleeping on some stuff. Okay, y'all. Let's get to like 8 or something. Something like 8. Choo, 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 choo. Okay. Yep, I was like right at 8 or so, like 8 or 9. At the top, I actually kind of almost felt like not a thrust, but a little bit like at the top, I was kind of going like this, which is like all related, right? The hips pressing forward to get that squeeze in the back. Okay, so because I was kind of almost like thrusting against the pad, but I know it's not a thrust, but just did put that little icing on the cake. Take a little breather. I was here on Saturday, and this guy, I know him. I see him like every day. We always say what's up. He's always teasing me. He's always telling me I'm late. Well, it's like one of those jokes that's like he be coming like right when they open. So everybody who comes after you is late, right? But he be teasing me. He's like, "You're late. You're late." So it's like a joke. But the thing about it is, it's like, okay, let's find some new jokes. No, I'm just joking. Like, I be joking, like, but I be playing along. But it's like I play along so much. It's like, okay, the joke. Let's find a new joke. Like, let's find a new joke. So I'll be like, yeah, I'm late. I'm trying to get like you. I'm trying to get like you. I'm trying to get here at 5 a.m. like you. And we're just laughing. And then it's the same joke over and over, though. So, anyways, so there's that. You know what? Maybe I should make up the joke because you're just like, okay, so the same guy. He's like, he sees me do hip thrusts, and he's like, "What's that for? Like, what are you actually training?" I'm like, "Really? Is this a real question?" I'm like, "It's for your glutes." He's like, "Oh, for real? Oh, wow." I was like, "You see me all this time." I mean, don't get me wrong. If you ask anybody in here, like, not really what my favorite exercise is, not really my favorite, but generally speaking, if you walk in the gym, I'm probably gonna be doing some hip thrusts. Actually, I slow down. Most people knew me for doing hip thrusts. Like, another guy was teasing me, talking about you not doing your favorite exercise. Okay, let me get to the punchline. What I'm saying is, it was odd to me. It was very odd to me that even though guys don't have to do hip thrusts, it was odd to me that he didn't know what hip thrusts were for. Like, why do you think girls are doing it? Like, why do you think? Like, I literally went home and I was like, I can't believe he didn't know what hip thrusts were. He's like, no, I genuinely didn't know. I was like, okay. But he'd be in here every morning. He'd be doing all different types of exercise. He didn't know what a hip thrust was. I guess it's not that shocking, but it kind of is. It's almost like, what's bench press? It's kind of like, what's bench press? You know what I mean? Like, what is bench press train? And you're like, are you kidding? Like, no, tell me right now. Are you kidding me? It's like truly like that because generally, let me tell you this. When you're in the gym, you kind of know, even though if you've never tried an exercise before or a type of variation, you kind of know if someone's going like this, they're probably squeezing this, right? It's just common sense, right? Or if they're going like this, that they're probably training their chest. Generally, like, you know what I mean? Like, I promise you, somebody did some. If I walked around here and just watched people, I probably could figure out what they're training just based on the actual range of motion and things that like what they're doing, right? That's what I guess what it was reminding me of. Like, people just really be in the gym, and I don't really think they be knowing stuff. that's that's the punchline for me. Like, people really be in the gym and don't really be knowing stuff. All right, let's go inside. I'm gonna come get with y'all in the comments. All right, y'all. Um, I knew it was gonna be hot today. Hey, what's up? My hands are full. Sorry. Hey. Okay, so I put on this little outfit, or whatever. You see, it's like a shirt. Well, it's a halter, and that's not my style. My style is the bras. I'm just saying because I be hot, but this is not too bad. I think I would be a little cooler if I had the little bra on. All right, let's cool down. Oh, it feels much better in here. Hey, you look cute. Aw, she's so cute. She's doing her bodybuilding show soon. She was telling me about that. All right, let's regroup. All right, y'all. I know you guys are like, talk to us. Well, I don't know if you're like that, but I would be. Look, I be watching Aaron the plumber. You guys know Aaron the plumber? I be watching his lives. He don't even talk to people on his lives. He like I think he'd be on TikTok or he'd be on another app, and then he just has YouTube on, and everybody on YouTube's like talking to him. He doesn't even like look at the YouTube chat. I'm like, see, especially pushing movements. Usually triceps are the secondary muscles working most exercise. Right. Depends on how much of a beginner. No, but this guy in particular, I'm not even just trying to clown. I'm just like saying like he be in here just like everybody else. Like he be doing different types of movements. I would not have guessed that he didn't know that. I guess that's what's lets me know that if people don't do stuff, they don't really think about what it could be. But I mean, if you really are well rounded, you're gonna train some type of like hip thrusting movement, whether it's maybe like a glute, some type of glute drive. I know guys in here that train their glutes. You know what I mean? So it's not like that unheard of. It's not like some foreign concept. So just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. Not that it matters. Take it with a grain of salt. This is a reminder. People could be up in here all day long and they still don't really, they kind of really don't know stuff. All right. I'm gonna dry off a little bit. Let me get my good lighting. Hey y'all. Okay, good. The comments are calming. The comments. Can we get some comments? I gotta chill. She cool. Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm giving off these vibes. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some abductions. Yeah, abductions. We're not gonna do kickbacks today, but I gotta dry off. Bye. I'm so sweaty. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Oh, it's the same weight, right? It's the same weight, right? Is that a trick question? Yeah, it's the same weight. That's what I'm like. It's the same weight. Look, you're not gonna fool us. We've heard that one before. That's an old one. Y'all gotta come up with some new jokes, new little trivia, new little riddles and stuff. Cause we're smarter than that. Anyways. Yeah, compliments for days. I'll take it. What's rear health? Rear health. You got the best joke? Mick, what's your I'm trying to scroll back. Did you say something? How Sally fall from the tree? How is that a joke? Hold on, wait, give me a sec. No, I can't. I can't. What is it? With all your chest. She had no arms. I still don't. How? Come on. How Sally falls from the tree? See, you gonna have to break that one down for me. I'm sorry, y'all. Knock knock. Okay, who's there? Waiting for you to type. Not Sally. Okay. These are some good jokes. Everybody just laugh. Let me stop. No. Maybe I'm not even gonna clown. Like maybe it's just me. All right. No, but like who's got some good jokes? I'm just kidding, Mick. One thing I will say is being on live, I feel like there's an element of I'm not in person, so I can't see body language and things like that. So sometimes they don't translate well for me. So I do give me some grace. It's you can tell jokes on the internet. Sometimes it's like you gotta see the context. All right, here we are, y'all. I was talking to this lady at the she's a black lady. I met her at the gym. I met her at the gym a while ago. I was just, doing my little hey, I was doing my little do my little workouts. I was doing an upper body day and I was just doing my thing. And then she's like, "Oh, you killing it." Like I'm just like, we never talked before. So it's kind of like the little icebreaker, which I think is kind of cool, right? I won't say I was intimidated by her, but I mean, I don't want to say intimidated. I'll say she had a strong presence. So I'm like, hey, I don't know if that's strong in a good way or strong in a bad way. I'm telling you how I deal with people these days. I'll give off like a little smile or a little, whatever, little whatever, but I'm usually not going to be the first one to talk. I'll just tell you like that. So she talked to me first. I'm sorry about that. I was getting a call. Can you guys hear me? Anyways, she I saw her at the nail place yesterday. Hey, you guys just comment. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, cool. I was just getting a phone call and it kind of cut off. Okay, let me know. I don't know how many black people we have in here, but let's just ask. We'll talk about like a little black topic real quick. The black topic is she's a black lady. I'm a black lady, right? So, you know, not that it was a big deal. We saw each other multiple times and then she ended up speaking. We've been speaking ever since. We say hi to each other, we hug each other. I see her at the nail place, right? So then like we were just talking yesterday and she was like, yeah, I saw like a new black lady at the gym. And I was like, oh yeah, I saw her too. And she described her and I knew exactly who she was talking about. And she was like, yeah, I spoke to her first. And the black girl, I keep saying black girl, whatever. Okay. She was like surprised. She was like, you're the first black girl who's talked to me since I've been here at this gym. And I was like, but she acknowledged, she was like, no, I know it's a black girl thing. It's something, it's something, right? It's like this I don't know if it's inferiority complex. And look, I don't know if it's just a black girl thing or if it's a black guy thing. And black people do it to each other in general. So I just thought that was interesting. I've seen that girl, but I just be smiling. I don't be like really for real, like in her face for real. I don't do that. All I'm trying to look, I'm gonna ask you all that question. You let me know. Just warming up. So what I'm trying to say is it's a thing. I don't even know how to describe it. Like when two black girls get in the same room, it's kind of like, from my experience, the other black girl is kind of like, it's almost like, yeah, I know you cute. I'm cute too. I'm not gonna speak. I'm gonna just act like I can't see you, kinda. I don't know. It's just like this weird thing. I'm telling you, it's this really weird thing with black girls. But I don't subscribe to it. I told you what I subscribe. My subscription is I'll smile, be cute. I'll give eye contact, like, hey, I'm nice. And then if you want to speak, cool. Because I feel like if you speak first, then you don't know what bag they're coming out of. You just truly don't. Like you could be like, hey, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, you look so cute, girl. Like, look at your little outfit. You look so cute. And they can just be like, thanks. Okay, so you hit me with the thanks? Okay, cool. I'm good on you. See, I don't even want to do that. So let me know. Is this like a black girl thing? There's black guys with each other, or do they just like, or are black guys dapping each other up like, hey, what's up? Da 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 da. Like, All right, hold that thought. Choo, choo, choo. Okay. All right. All right. Brothers are the same. The unity is important with like-minded people. Okay. When you say they're the same, you wouldn't mess. You don't mess with. I feel you. I'm not just. But it's funny because me and her were like, we couldn't even describe it, but we both were like on the same accord. Like, yeah, I know. I be experiencing that too. Like we said it yesterday when we were at the nail place. We were just kind of talking about it. She's like, but somebody's gonna break the ice. She's like, so I broke the ice. And she's like, I don't mind breaking the ice. That's the same thing she said with me. She's like, I don't mind breaking the ice with somebody who I know is killing it, doing their thing, not in here. And she told me on the flip side, there's this girl running around here doing left cheek, right cheek, promoting her OnlyFans up in here. And she's like, nah, not really, I'm not speaking. But she's like, if I'm gonna speak, I'm gonna speak to somebody who's doing their thing. Like, and I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what it is. And so I don't know if other races experience that either. It's like Asians, do y'all do it to each other? Do y'all see other Asians and be like, I'm not speaking? Like, I'm a cooler Asian than you, like, or whatever. Like, I've never heard of that phenomenon. Like-minded friends, Black Americans, do you have comprehension skills? I engage. If not, I just don't engage. So Mick, you like how do guys do it? Like I guess maybe I need to like watch other guys and how they interact. But generally, y'all just walk past each other. I mean, y'all probably don't give each other like little smiles and stuff. It's like, how would you know that another guy isn't maybe inviting to dap up or whatever, or say hello to? What kind of like nonverbal signals? I mean, this is all social skills. We're not talking about anything that we all can't relate on. All right, here we go. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. You know, go ahead and drop that weight. I'm gonna get a few more reps on that weight or on that set. Ooh. Okay. How can you tell someone's heritage and country of origin just by the skin color? Are you asking me in the chat? What were you guys talking about? Okay, if I'm just catching that question, I mean, just look how. Well, first of all, look how I talk. I think that's a dead giveaway. where I'm from. Um, Accents, yeah. Look at how somebody talks. I mean, you can't really. Like, there's this one white girl in here. I could have sworn she probably was American. I met her the other day. We see each other every single day, and then we actually talked. And she's from the UK. I was like, "What? What are you doing here?" I'm just kidding. No, no, no. Like she was here for school and stuff, and but you couldn't tell. So I don't know if you're talking about black people or whatever that aspect. I'm just saying I don't think you can tell specifically. But let me tell you this: I will say with Africans have strong features. But a lot of black people have strong features too. But you can kind of tell sometimes when somebody's African. Head shape, features, and things like that. But I could be wrong. Anyways, I'll let somebody else answer that. Hold on, let me go back. I think I missed some stuff. I'm black. I can identify as. Hold on, that got deleted. Am I Black American? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was just like I don't know. For a second, I was like, yeah, of course I am. Like, what are you asking? No, because I was kind of trying to think about how to respond to that. Am I giving anything otherwise? If I bump into someone that vibes on my level, yeah, but I'm telling you, sometimes you live and you learn. People coming out of different bags every day. You don't know. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for people coming out of weird bags. I'm telling you. So that just lets me be a little bit more reserved. I'm like, okay, hey, do my little thing. It I hate to say it, it just so happens that I shifted to that. I shifted to that. You know, I used to be the type where it'd be like, if I saw, for example, if I thought like a girl's outfit's cute, I still do that sometimes. But I used to be like, oh my gosh, your outfit's cute. You know, are you new here? Oh my gosh, hey, you're new here. Okay, cool. Like, like you know that whole thing. You get me, you know. And then I was like, you know what? Who cares? Like, at the end of the day, we'll talk eventually if we're meant to talk or not. And people, I feel like if people really want to talk to you, let them talk to you. You know, you let them talk to you, especially if you're a nice, inviting person. Anyway, that's how I am. I'm never gonna shut anybody down if they come to me respectfully and say, "Hey, how you doing? Let's have a conversation." People all walks of life. Okay, let me do my set. I know you guys are like, she about to go in right right now. I gotta catch myself. You feel me? And that's why I justify what I do. Because I know at the end of the day, I'm a nice person. So it's just like me being a little bit more reserved about my style. I can justify that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ju- Duh, duh. But I mean, that's look. If I had to give somebody advice, that's what it'd be. Like I said, on the flip side, there's people that see me every single day, and they keep looking me dead in my face, and they don't say hello. I'm like, look, that's what I'm talking about. Bags. Y'all coming out of some weird bags. You see me every day. You don't speak. I'll smile a few times, and if you don't smile back after like the third time, I'm just walk past you. Like, look, I'm giving y'all all. Look, if you met me in person, then you know all the you know all the scoop. All right. We're probably do this like twice more, two times more, and then I'm gonna go. Where'd everybody cleared out? When I get to I know like it's all good. At least I'm not cussing. Could be worse. I'm just trying to catch up on some comments. Most people have an ego. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, unless we smoking or eating. Those two things, we become social butterflies. Other than that, I'm living my day. You live in yours. It's not. It's not an ego. Y'all be looking for validation from strangers. It's gone. I be reading comments and they just be the braids, a dead giveaway, and the outfit you from the hood. Really, really. That's funny. Do I sound like I talk from the hood? Like for real? You can't be serious. All right. So apparently, only people from the hood wear braids. So I guess that's that's a thing, right? So I'm gonna try to get through. What's Melvin doing? We're very cautious about approaching people now, because most of the time, yeah. Oh, just to answer that one question, I was trying to get back to. I'm not gonna just read all the good comments. I know every single time I read a bad comment, you guys are like, "Stop reading the bad comments." I mean, it's whatever, good, bad, whatever. One comment, I think it was just deleted. Hi. What'd they say? That I'm wrong in what I'm saying right now. It's because I'm looking for validation, and since I'm not getting it, I'm having a whole no. It's just I'm literally talking about socially interacting with others. It's not really that hard of a concept to understand. Like when you're in small spaces with people that you see every single day, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about going to the grocery store and you're trying to have all these people come up to you. I'm talking about a very close knit environment. Even though, like I said, the gym's big, I'm in a place where I see people every single day, the same people every single day, right? And but to just let you, okay, hold on. But no, flat out, no, it's not a validation thing at all. I mean, that's how y'all justify going against the grain, right? All right, this will be the last set. I'm good on that. I'm good on this exercise for a bit. Ooh. Like you can't see. If I had a 360 camera, then you can see. There was a guy that was just standing right in front of me. He literally waited till I looked up to say hello. Why? That's a social thing. You, if you want to say hello to somebody, you look at them, right? He wanted to make sure that I had seen him so that we could greet each other for today. You know what I mean? So y'all are weird. You don't really know what really happens. There's some people like that go that extra mile. You're like, hey, I want to say hello to you and I want to connect with you. And there's just other people that act weird, you know. Yeah. Ooh. Ta, ta, ta. Ooh. Ta, ta, ta. Okay. All right, we're done. All right, let me wipe this down. I'll walk over here. We'll chat a little bit, and then I'll go. All right. I was hearing some commentary. Well, not to this probably could. I could probably say this till tomorrow. I was listening to some commentary. Um, you guys watch Brandon Tatum, Officer Tatum? His little snippet was, should black people feel like they were traded or stolen? Right? Because the way that you answer that question would depend on. I mean, It lets you know how you really think about how that works. And he was like, not really, how can you just blame white folks if you got traded? And his view was that you got traded because the African, the African like ancestors and whatever, they traded us. They traded my ancestors or whatever. And then you just wake up on a boat somewhere. I know this sounds so crazy, right? But how he was trying to say it was like, if you think about it, like you were traded, like not really. Don't blame the white folks. Blame your people, or blame both. But don't just blame white folks because the African people betrayed you, right? So it's like, everybody's got their way of thinking about it. But some people are like, no, we were stolen, right? And so you'd have all these debates. I'm like, this many years later, and people have to people have to have their ways of justifying and understanding and reconciling how all that stuff went down, right? But I'm not gonna lie, like when you look at it from the trade aspect, you're just like, not saying, oh, yeah, now we should be mad at African folks. But let me tell you this, and I don't know if some of you Black Americans think this way, but I always get this sense, some people natively from Africa, they don't, they're different, right? I don't know, they don't show like that much love to like Black Americans. I don't know your guys' experience. You would think it's like, oh, we're all the same, but it's not. It's kind of like crazy concept. Anyways, we were just talking about some black stuff. Some black stuff. Look, if you guys are tuning in from other countries and being like, y'all over there in America, like, and I don't even get into all that for real. Hey, Robert. Yeah, everybody can wear braids, honestly. Hey. Yeah, I wear braids because I go to the gym. So you want to talk about hood? You want to talk about this? I wear braids because I go to the gym. That's all there is to it. You can read too much into it if you want to. With most men, we let it happen naturally because we're not going to go to the gym to meet friends. If it happens, it's cool. If not, well, yeah, it's interesting. A lot of the guys, especially like the black guys I see here, I don't really watch too close, but if they don't know each other, it seems like they walk past each other. If they do, they're always like dapping each other up. Hey, what's up? Da, 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 da. They're just always dapping each other up. Hey. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm like, how does that work for guys? I know like for girls, it's like, it's easy to kind of do some cutesy stuff. Like, oh my gosh, oh, you look so cute. I love your hair. Oh my gosh. And I'm not even like girly like that. I'm dripping water all over the floor. It's okay. I'll clean it up. All right, let's just I'm gonna stand right here. Regroup for it. I'm gonna get through the comments and then I'm gonna go. You thought I was Dominican. Why? Because of my features? Is it because of my features? Yeah, I eat before the gym. For sure. I can't have it any other way. I don't know how y'all do it with this intermittent fasting and what is it? Fasted, whatever. It's all fasted, right? That just means not eating. Well, whatever. Look, I know that people have their things. Only good vibes or my knuckles end up hurting. Y'all were tricked. It's my pleasure, Reagan. I see the word put in. Okay. Back in those times, nobody knew where those boats were going. Is that true? Like, okay. No, I just looked up a picture the other day of what the slave ships actually look like. I mean, I knew, but then just that reminder to go back and look at it again, and you're just like laying, and then the next person, and then the next person, and then the next person. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what if you have to use the bathroom? I mean, come on, like, we're not even getting into the nitty gritty of it all, right? What if someone's sick? You're just like on top of each other. Like, that was just bad. Like, it's crazy. But Imagine if y'all aren't sold by your blacks, you'd never be in the gym. No, no, I kind of feel you on that, Dillfish. Right. Like it's almost like I don't look at it exactly. I know probably didn't mean it like that abrasive, and I don't even take it as abrasive. But I feel you. It's like I think some black people who come here who are like, "Oh, I hate this country. I hate everything," and then some white folks are like, "Okay, go back to Africa," or they'll be like, "Leave," and then it's like, "Well, where are we going back to?" First of all, because Africans don't really accept us, and we were born here, right? So you got that, and right, I went to a good school, a good public school. I got an education. I'm not wanting for anything. Right. So you have all these opportunities in a free country and you hate the country. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got you. I do feel you that people don't really put it into perspective. Like, not really, it was good you were brought over here, but when the smoke settled, how you really feeling? Right. It's kind of, anyways, I know this is like a loaded topic. Y'all were lied to, manipulated, taken advantage of, just like my people. There's a difference between African and the black biblical Jews. Please, no, I got you. Like sometimes it's like we got to cut it off because if somebody wants to have a debate with, I can't. I know personally, I can't have a debate with somebody who has done the research and done all the history review. What's FBAs? Can you? Is the BA Black American? Africans definitely have a disdain for FBAs. Black people were first enslaved by Arabs. Then an African queen started selling her own people. Wait, Mick, what are you? It's just an African thing. It's like when I ask, like I want to ask, "Hey, Mick, what are you?" But maybe that's not like a good question because based on what you just commented, I'm trying to figure out like where are you coming from. I'm just gonna get through the comments and I'm gonna go. Black people don't get the recognition or reparation from what our ancestors went through. For us to be where we are, 400 years of free labor with no reparations. Oh, thank you, Patal. Let me tell you how I feel about reparations. Again, haven't done the look. I'm only coming from a very limited, perspective. But so you just give a whole bunch of black current day 2026 people reparations, and then what? Like it's like they didn't go. First of all, they didn't go through it per se. My dad always taught me like white folks are always got a head start. That's how he put it. White folks got the head start. Black people were. It's like you start on the starting line. White folks got to go first, and then we started after, right? So if you think about it, maybe from like a bigger perspective, like okay, reparations will just help us get our money up, get our economy stuff up, right? But then when you really think about it, you give a whole bunch of black folks some money, and they don't know what to do with it. Like then what are you doing? I don't think that's responsible either. So it's kind of like you know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. You grew up in Puerto Rico. They look white. Yeah, Puerto Rican. I've always thought Puerto Ricans could look kind of white. I had a layover. I know it sounds good. I had a layover in Puerto Rico, and I was like, they look kind of white. Oh, you would? You would stop me? No, when I go out, look, you guys see them. When I go out, I be going to my little spots. I be not really looking homeless. I be putting on baggy stuff and just zipping around and trying to get to where I need to go and go home. So you probably wouldn't even recognize me. How many? Let me see how far. I'm so behind. Why would I not give that money? Study more. No, I got you. I've already done my disclaimer that I'm probably not the best one to speak on it. Black man from Gary, Indiana. Okay. What did I say, Omega? Right, but Omega, I mean, and that's the last thing I'll say. If you're saying you own the land, so then they give you money so you can go buy another piece of land. Is that what you're kind of equating it to? Like, money is going to take care of that. Like, money is going to take, because first of all, it wasn't. It's so twisted up now. I feel like if you can't pinpoint exactly who your ancestor was, who got, let's say one of our ancestors, Omega, your ancestor has some land and they took that, right? But my ancestors didn't. So then I still get reparations. And then, so you don't, there's no tracking, right? I'm just giving you my common sense thing rather than just, okay, everybody black, cool, here. Okay, I'm like half black, not me. So what somebody comes along and says, well, I'm half black, so can I get half reparations? Right. So then, okay, my grandfather was this, that. You know, there's no tracking, there's no who had this, who had that, how much black are you? Right. And so I feel you, Omega, but you're still, feel like this debate will never have an answer because I think you can make some valid points, but I think I have points too on that, in that it's messed up, but how do you really track that? How do you account for it? You can't. I don't know that you can. Okay, I'm going. Long goodbye. Because they've taken so long. Yeah. Okay, let's talk tomorrow. Hold that thought. Because, I mean, look, I'm already telling you, I can't hang in the conversation to this deep historical level. I can only say what I think as a black person living in 2026, but it will help for sure. I'm not rich, but successful, and money helps a lot. No, no, no. I feel you, Omega. We're cool. Everybody's cool. Okay, I'm going. Hold that thought. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll get it in tomorrow. It's gonna be upper body day, and we'll have a conversation going. So, all right, buy you a membership. I don't know. This $90 that's the most I'm gonna be able to do right now. All right, bye y'all. Tomorrow, try to get up here by at least 5:30 Central Time in Central U.S. time. I appreciate that, Omega. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I responded appropriately to what you were saying, but I did the best I could. All right. Don't forget to smoke today. I don't smoke. All right. Bye. Bye.